Hey there, everybody. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. The next fan picking a movie for us this afternoon hails from Detroit, Michigan. She's Paula Guthat. Welcome, Paula.
Thanks, Ben.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself first. I already know part of your story, and it's interesting.
Oh, well, thank you. My husband and I co-own a movie theater called Cinema Detroit in the city's Midtown, and we show an eclectic mix of mainstream art, independent, classic, and cult films in the city's Midtown. And it's been pretty much my dream since I was a teenager to own a movie theater, so this is my dream come true. And we try to show, like I said, at least one classic a month. So that's how my TCM obsession is my influence.
It looks like you're talking to us maybe from the movie theater.
I am, yes. We have two screens. I'm in the upstairs screen. This is the larger room. It seats 125.
What's the most recent classic movie you've had in the theater?
A Hard Day's Night.
Nice.
I don't know if you want to count that, but before that, we did the restoration of Lady from Shanghai.
I'm going to count them both. Those both count.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Good.
So the movie you picked today is a surprising one. I was very pleased to see you picked it. You picked The Lemon Drop Kid. How come?
I did. I love this movie. It's I always say it's sweet, but it won't give you a cavity. It's got its warm, fuzzy moments. It is a Christmas movie, but everyone involved pretty much is a petty criminal. And Bob Hope is in it. He says a lot of off-the-cuff remarks that are just hilarious. And he's got a very dry delivery that makes what he says about 20 times more funny. You know, like he'll say, well, he's not the nicest guy.
Right.
But we'll just say that. He's not the nicest guy. He steals a sweater from a dash-end. Like, this is a guy that will steal clothing from a dog. And it has the dog's name on it. He says, well, the girl who made it for me, she autographed it. You know, he's just, I mean, and I'm not doing these lines justice at all.
He lies constantly. He lies to get out of every possible situation, even situations where a lie is not required.
Exactly, exactly.
You know, one reason why I think this is a great example of Bob Hope is because, you know, I've thankfully, in living in Los Angeles, one of the things that has happened to me is I've got to be friends with a lot of really funny people, some professional comedians. And Bob Hope sometimes gets a hard time from some of this newer generation of comedians, and for being a little hacky sometimes. And you see in this movie both Bob Hopes. Like, there are some lines in this movie where you're like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that out loud.
Right.
And then 20 seconds later, there is something that makes, I saw it most recently on an airplane, that makes you laugh out loud, too loud on an airplane. Like, you forget, Bob Hope was truly, truly, truly funny, really gifted.
Right.
And you get a lot of that in this movie.
You definitely do. Before I started watching TCM regularly, I didn't realize exactly how funny he really is. I knew him mostly from his TV specials that I saw as a kid. And I wouldn't say I'm like an all-out Bob Hope fan, but he's one of those people, if I turn on the TV and he's on, I'll sit there and watch him every time. Yeah. So I'm not like a raving fan, but he's hilarious. It's like you said, like you're just not expecting it, and he just drops these lines, and it's like, wow, this guy is hilarious.
And he can sing too. He's got the chops. There's some songs in this, including Silver Bells. Well, I think I think you've made a solid pick. Thank you very much. We'll come back after the movie and we'll talk a little more about it. From 1951, here's Bob Hope as the Lemon Drop Kid.